3 years. Happy birthday to Amaka's advice. Welcome back to my channel, and today is a celebratory day because I am celebrating 3 years as Amaka's advice. Wow, I'm feeling emotional. Wow, it's kind of incredible to think about how much can change in 3 years. Wow, I'm really getting emotional, and I really did not expect this. I've been filming all day and just trying to get content out. I've been feeling super inspired this weekend, so I just wanted to do a bunch of filming and get to creating and putting stuff together. And I hadn't stopped to look at the date. I also hadn't stopped to realize that October already started and we didn't have a monthly motivation, and I was just like, well, that's okay, like maybe I'll just do one for next month, or maybe I'll do one in the middle of the month. And then I realized the 10th is coming up. 10/10. That's Amaka's advice anniversary. That's the birth of Amaka's advice. It's crazy because younger me thought that I would be a doctor or like something practical. I never thought that I would be in entertainment ever. It just never, it appealed to me, but I never really allowed it to appeal to me because I just thought, I'm not creative, like that's somebody else's thing, like that's not me. Like I would talk myself down or away from things that, you know, could have been interesting or could have been, you know, a cool experience, because I don't know, I just never thought I could do it. I just didn't have the confidence in myself and in my abilities. And so wow, so starting my blog in October 2017 was a huge leap of faith. I mean, I hate writing and reading, and I was really up here talking about I'm gonna start a blog. But obviously the idea had been planted so much earlier, and then eventually kind of blossomed into the blog, which quickly blossomed into my YouTube channel in February 2018, and it just rippled. I started creating, I started buying, you know, camera equipment and learning how to use Final Cut Pro and learning different creative things, and just taking that leap of faith and just seeing where God would take me. And it was very hard and it was very stressful, and I wanted to cry a lot, and I did cry a lot, and I was very hard on myself a lot, and I dropped the ball a lot, and all of the things. And I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still recording. I'm still creating, and I'm still trying to find my way and my footing. I don't know where this is gonna take me, and I am a bit terrified of the unknown, but I just feel like the unknown is where you find happiness. That's where you find bliss. That's where you find your purpose, you know? So I have to step into the unknown to step into myself, because I haven't fully discovered myself yet. Hard. Okay. It's hard for me to open up in general. It's harder for me to open up to strangers. So it's hard to film this video because I didn't really plan anything. I just wanted to come on here and be authentic and be myself. I just want to remind people again, like I always do what makes you happy, do what is for you. I mean, if I had followed my parents' instructions, I would be very unhappy. If I had followed my teacher's instructions, I would have been very unhappy. If I had just followed no instructions, you know, well, I mean, who knows? But, you know, I kind of just started beating my own drum and doing my own thing and being this person that nobody knew me as, because nobody really knew me that well anyway. And it's come to this. It's come to me being a YouTuber for almost 2 years. It's come to working with different brands. It's me and my friends inspiring each other to, you know, be better and step into our purpose. Yesterday I got to help out with a friend's photo shoot. I mean, he's incredibly talented, and I was just in awe of how he was able to put what was in his head to paper, you know? And it just like, it's really inspiring, because it's like when you create and you're being authentically yourself and putting things together from here, you know, it's really like you're doing God's work. I'm not writing out what I learned in a textbook. I'm not regurgitating information somebody else told me. I'm not, you know, following I'm not following any guidelines. I'm just, you know, doing what I want to do in a creative way that isn't hurting anybody or bashing anybody, and is making me feel good. And I feel like taking that step is what got me here. It's what got me in this brand new apartment with sticky notes on the walls because I'm not done decorating. It's what got me through this pandemic. It's what got me through low points and tough times and depression. And it honestly is so worth it, like, to be able to do this and have the hope that maybe I can do this for the rest of, maybe not the rest of my life, but long enough to not have to worry about following somebody else's script, you know? It's truly a blessing, and I'm beyond favored, and I'm just so grateful to be able to celebrate 3 years, and cheers to 3 more, 30 more, 300 more. Well, maybe for the content, not me, but I'm forever grateful for all of the people who have supported me, who have encouraged me. All of the messages are not ignored. I mean, I don't know if I would have gotten through some things had it not been for the positive messages from supporters. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Because, like, just looking back on when I started, people were so supportive. And I mean, you know, everybody doesn't have the best intentions, and I understand that, but a positive message goes a long way. I mean, think about how bad you feel when somebody says something negative to you. And it's like, geez, like, that could ruin your whole day. So if you think about, like, how great you feel when somebody says something positive to you and how that can make your whole day, like, getting those messages, getting the encouragement, people seeing my content and being inspired, asking me how they could start a blog or how they could start a YouTube channel or how they could, you know, forge this path as well. Like, it's unmatched. And sometimes in the moment you don't realize how special it is until you look back in moments like this and you're like, wow, I've really been doing this for 3 years. Wow. Oh, I'm not done filming. Girl, you should have done this video last. Anyway, I'm excited for what's to come. I honestly don't know, and I'm open to it. I'm open to receiving whatever blessings God has for me. I'm open to just continuing on this path and seeing where it takes me. I started off as a blogger, and I was a blogger for like 10 minutes because I started doing YouTube and that was it. I was like, this is me, this is what I like, this is what I want. I like putting these videos together and being creative in this way. Like, this is what I want. And so this is what I continue to do. There have been times when I wasn't able to post, or, you know, I had other responsibilities that at the time, you know, took priority, or honestly, I was just not feeling it. And that's fair. You don't have to feel it all the time. But I never stopped, you know? Quitting has never been a solution, so it can't ever be an option. So you can't stop, you can't quit. You know, you either adjust your path or adjust your vision and you keep going, you know? So I kept going, and I'm so glad I didn't quit, because there were moments, a lot of them. But I just thought about how much I love doing this and how much fun it is and how creative I can be. And I thought about how much I want to do that I haven't done yet. And it was enough. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn the notifications on. And I want to do something special. So if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe to my channel with the post notifications on, send me a screenshot on Instagram and I will shout you out in my next video. So I am, again, super excited for what's to come, and I am super grateful for you all. Have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.